Good evening, or good afternoon, I guess. It's been a long weekend here on DNF_ADB Sports. Jack Lowry on the call here as we have the Stanford Cardinal in their white and cardinal kits taking on the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos here. Nice chilly morning. It says it's 60 degrees. I don't believe it. Have the Cardinal here in their second game of the weekend. Gauchos also their second game of the weekend. Stanford fell to the Santa Clara Broncos here on Friday. They lost that game 16-7. Seb Gordon's going to win the first faceoff here for the Stanford Cardinal. Would say the overall leader of this team for the Cardinal. Gauchos played an incredible game yesterday, probably the best regular season game we've called in the last couple of years here on DNF_ADB Sports. We're trailing 14-7 to Cal. In that third quarter, came all the way back to win 17-16 to stay undefeated this year so far. In MCLA play, they're 5-0 so far as they quell the first Cardinal attack. It was a hard-fought battle. Like I said, they were down by 7 in the third quarter. An unfortunate another lapse in judgment from the Cal Bears. Will fall to 3-3 after that loss. Gauchos have had a lot of close calls so far this year. I'm assuming this game's probably not going to be one of those, as the roster sizes are pretty different, although we'll probably see a lot more different Gauchos featured than we saw yesterday, one would assume. When I talked to Coach Mike Allen, as that shot is just wide. Reed Hobbs, who played a big part yesterday in that comeback win. But Coach Mike Allen talked time and time again this morning when we were speaking pregame about just gauging fatigue of their players, saying 1 to 10. I was joking about ice baths, and he said there was a lot of that at the hotel last night. Rips it, and that's the first goal of the game. In there, that's Marshall Spurlock, the junior, second goal of the season. I believe that's his first goal of the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Quick passing there. We'll see Spurlock passing it to and fro. Nice little cross pass. And into that left corner there. Goschalk not able to stop it there. So it's 1-0 here to the Gauchos. The Gauchos did not lead for 57.5 minutes of yesterday's game. Only took them less than a minute? Less than a couple minutes. Stanford Cardinal back on the attack here, not able to get possession fully yet after that face-off win from Seb. Gauchos eventually with the Jeep scoop. See Caden McMahon, one of the outspoken leaders of this team, leads stretching. Fourth year shot there, and that's a bouncer, not going to sneak in. Almost snuck past Goschalk, does not. Ball now eventually will get advanced in there. In with the big check there is Chase Miller, a player that I was eventually going to point out there. Chase Miller had a lot of moments yesterday. They did not show up in the stat sheet. Some key dispossessions that led to some key goals in that comeback for the Gauchos yesterday. You can see at the top of your screen the Gaucho fans. And in strong voice, you could hear it from the sideline. An immediate impact there from Chase Miller. He's had a great weekend. Took 2 steps. Got a dispossession there for the Gauchos. Or as their fans like to call them, the Chos. Shot! And that's 5-hole. It's a nice goal there. I believe that was Theodore Meredith. Talked to his dad, Dwayne, earlier today. Nice guy. So TM with a goal there. See it one more time. 2-0 for the Chos. We'll see that. We've seen the Gauchos calm, cool, and collected. Nice cross passing to that left wing. If you're the Gauchos, this is probably the order in which you'd want to play these teams. Looks like Marquardt went too quickly. Ryan Marquardt little bit of an easier day in the face-off phase than yesterday, having to face Hale Brown, who was a behemoth of a man. Seb Gordon, a spry, great player, but not going to have the physical attributes of the big 2-6 for Cal. Nice dispossession there from the Chose. Is it just Chose? It feels weird saying the Chose. You hear a lot of the fans say, go Chose. As we see the kids from Santa Barbara back on the attack here early in the first quarter. 4 minutes gone. On the ball, we'll see Marshall Spurlock. I almost called him Morgan Spurlock there, for those old enough to remember the Supersize movies. Or movie, I should say. Moving the ball around well. Herschel Griffin, that's a dispossession or a turnover, whatever you want to call it. You can see Stanford. It's a nice pass there. It was a phase that they struggled in on Friday, advancing the ball beyond the halfway mark. It's a nice check. Cardinal player falls to the ground, eventually loses the ball. That will be a nice dispossession there from Gabe Berger. Number 3 there on the side. One of the many things I love about Stanford is you get to stand next to the benches here. Get to hear the players and coaches screaming at Gabe. They said, Herschel's open. He was. Eventually finds him. Passing it. Shot. That's a nice finish. Reed Habas finds another one for Gauchos here. See that replay one more time to make it 3-0 for the Gauchos. Unopposed there. We've seen a lot of nice cross passing from the Gauchos here. They find that right guy. It's slow, methodical passing. As I said, they're going to have a lot of the advantages in this matchup as they only have 5 dudes on the sideline. One of those is on the ground after getting planted on his keister after that check from Gabe Berger. Face-off one here from the Gauchos. Might be a long day here for the Cardinal, but it's all good. Talked to Coach Anders today. Always in high spirits, got a positive mindset here. As we'll see the Gauchos still comfortably in the attacking zone. Nice cross pass, maybe a little too high there. Looks like it tipped off the stick of George Lee, player we didn't see feature as much yesterday. I have a feeling we'll be seeing more and more of this Gaucho roster as the time trickles away. Finley Desai here. Trying to get it to Seb. Hits the stick, but knocked out there by Ethan Chesney, one of the orchestrators of that incredible comeback yesterday at Maxwell Family Field on the campus of Berkeley. A comeback that would make any Stanford fan happy to see. You see Gabe Berger in there. It's again methodical play that has a little too much snap on it there from Habas. Reed has had a quality season so far. 5 games, if I'm not mistaken, 10 goals. I believe it's 11 now. That ball's eventually scooped up by Finley. Lost out. That's a nice hack there. Jordan Rausa with a nice hack and scoop. Looking for someone. Chops the feet, passes out, rips it to Habas there. Not able to put it on frame. Pulled the last one to the right and pulled that one with a little bit too much of an uppercutting motion with his stick. Berger to Herschel. Berger to Hirsch to Chesney. He's getting encouraged to shoot it. Shot just too high. 55. Sorry. Oh, it's fun. That's what I love about this UCSB coaching staff. In control of this game, still screaming at their players to execute properly. That's a nice bouncing shot. Jordan Rausa going to make it 4-0. UC Santa Barbara here. Rolling early. See that one more time. Almost a slow motion goal. Some of those bouncing goals can be so difficult. Just trying to find the ball, even if it is a hyper lime color. Almost reminds me of playing the infield back in my high school baseball days, where you try and field something at second base and you think, oh, I've got this, and then the ball hits a little rock and it bounces over your shoulder in what seems like forever. Another mad dash for the Lime there, scooped up by the Gauchos. Jackson Studebaker with the ball. Holding on to it for a little too long there. Passing it up there to Marquardt. And now to George Lee. Gauchos have a nice long homestand after this one. They've been on the road on holiday for a while. They've had a lot of close games, close calls here. They had a double overtime win against Simon Fraser. That was down in Westwood for the Bruin Classic. They won that game 9-8, a double overtime game. Shot almost in. Double overtime 9-8. Beats Sonoma State with a score of 5-4. That is a smaller score you very seldom will see in lacrosse. Cycling it well are the Gauchos. Yeah, talked to Coach Mike Allen. Said that they're going to be riding down tonight. That's another shot there from Habas. Does not hit the frame. Said he was pleasantly surprised to see an early game today so they can take the bus down. I think Sunday is about recovery today. Like I said, yesterday was such a Herculean effort from the Gauchos to come back. You could hear their bench in strong voice the entire game. They had some great group sellies as well. That's a great whack of the stick there from Habas, who eventually scoops up the GB. But yeah, Gauchos back home for pretty much the rest of the time. March 7th, they got Chapman. March 8th, they have UCLA. March 11th, they have Utah Valley. 3 games in 4 days. That's going to be interesting. That'll be a nice test for the Gauchos, who look to stay undefeated here. Certainly seems like they are trending to sustaining that record. Marshall Spurlock not able to see that ball into the stick there. We'll see Herschel Griffin now on the ball. Passing it out. Spurlock chopping the feet there. Rausa. Solid passing from the Gauchos, bleeding this shot clock. Just under 25 seconds on the clock. It's a nice pass in front of the cage. Oh, wow. Thought it was about to be 5-0. Connor Levine not able to finish there. Will be a turnover. Cardinal ball. Rest of the games for the Gauchos: Chapman, UCLA, Utah Valley, Santa Clara on April 4th, and then Saturday, April 11th, Cal Poly Slow. That is a rematch of last year's WCLL tournament final, where the Gauchos beat the Cal Poly Slow Mustangs with a score of 13-12 in overtime. It's what you want to see from a team that is undefeated. This is a team that knows how to grind out wins. You see it in a lot of different sports. Sometimes when teams are undefeated or, kind of running their division, so to speak, they blow out teams, and when they get met with adversity, they kind of freak out. I think about the 2002 BCS National Championship game, for those who are old enough to remember, but University of Miami hadn't lost a game in 2 years, and then they met Maurice Claret in Ohio State, which was an actual team, and they freaked out and lost that game. But not a problem for the Gauchos, who now make it 5-0. Another one put past Gottschalk there. Just too much. Reed Habas in there. Let's see it one more time. It's what we've seen all game long so far. Just patient cycling of the Lime results in another score here. Looks like we're going to see almost an entire line shift out. Looks like Reed's Dunsky for the time being. That's a nice win for the Gauchos, looking to add to their tally. Fresh face in there. The Nathaniel Aleem. Oh, right in front of the cage. That's another great finish. Finn O'Reilly. O'Reilly scored a goal. Bow! We're going to get copyright strikes for that? Who knows? 6-0 now for the Gauchos. By golly. No shocker, the kids from IV know how to rally on a Sunday morning. Hopefully you're watching down in Santa Barbara and you're doing all right. Got some Pedialyte, got yourself some Freebirds. Is Freebird still open? I don't know. Might be exposing myself as a old head or an unk, as my 14-year-old cousin called me at Christmas this year. George Lee on the ball now. Game's intensity certainly seems to have dropped as each goal goes in. It was always going to be a bit of an uphill battle as that ball is skied. That's a nice tap there from Colin McGrath. Gets a nice cheer from the bench, justifiably. Theodore Meredith, I should say. Now to George Lee again. Lee, that's a nice incisive pass. O'Reilly with a second one. It's a nice finish there. Gauchos. No signs of slowing down here, even with the second unit in. See right there, a nice cross pass right in front of the cage. Gonna be hard to find a better opportunity there for Finn O'Reilly, who's got 2 goals here in the first quarter of action. 11 minutes have passed. It's a bit of a different vibe from yesterday. Like I said, UC Santa Barbara had to dig themselves out of quite a hole yesterday against the Cal Bears. Did so to remain undefeated. 5-0, that's not going to be a trip. Nice little pass key to O'Reilly, maybe a wraparound. Nice movement up the line. Bergie trying to pass out. Eventually we'll get it there. Popped up by Marshall Spurlock. Just waiting for folks to get back on. We'll see Herschel Griffin back in there now. Double deuce. Gauchos almost with another one. You can see why this team is undefeated, top to bottom. They've got talented players. They've got a great coach. They have great communication. The sign of any great team is if the vibes on the bench are immaculate. And by golly, they seem immaculate right about now. Grady Ward in there. Fellow who featured a lot yesterday. First time we're seeing him. Shot! Bounces off the left side of the cage there. Should be 8-0. Goshawk does well to stop it, though. Little bit of contact there, absorbed by Marshall Spurlock. Once again, earns himself a well-deserved cheer. That's a nice pass to O'Reilly. Nice save from Goshawk. Scooper by David John. Up to Justin Hollister, who's not able to advance it. Gabe Berger maybe thinking about planting the foot and shooting. Decides against, go to Herschel. Again, if your coaches yell at you enough to pass it to Herschel, you might as well pass it to him. Gets engrossed in the brain, I should say. Can't imagine there's too much. Yeah, about 2 minutes to go here in the first half of action. First quarter of action, I should say. 15-minute quarter. Shot careens off the right post of the cage that time as Finley Desai will advance, and Stanford now will be on the attacking side of things for the first time in what seems like forever. Seb has the ball knocked out again. There's a flag on the play, though. Gauchos did something. Might have been an offsides. One of the many reasons I love coming to Stanford is you get to hear the call. Stand by. Oh, copy that. Okay. So George Lee, first man to take the woeful genuflect today. Getting called for a 1-minute slash. Can't do that. So it looks like this is going to be a timeout for Coach Anders here. Try to get something going for the Cardinal here. Trailing 7-0 with a $1:45 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Johnson Field here on the illustrious campus of Leland Stanford Junior University. For those who don't know, the school is named after Leland Stanford's son who passed away. That's why it's Junior University. So if you ever want to give the Stanford alum in your life a little bit of crap, just let him know that he went to a junior college. I'm sure he can retort with, yeah, but I went to Stanford. All right, we'll see the Cardinal now. Trying to piece something together here, down 7-0. We'll see their 7. Start from that X position. Seb to Finn. Finley Desai cycling it well here. Have not seen Stanford have a lot of possession. That's a nice attempted a cross pass. Looks like it was swept away from Finley Desai. Tried to get it to Seb. Stanford will try to put up this toll booth here. But Colin McGrath advances well. And we'll get the ball up to Finn O'Reilly again. Sitting on a hat trick now. 2 goals so far in the first quarter for the Gauchos. Comfortably rolling here. The Gauchos pretty much kill the penalty as George Lee will be released right about now. It'll be intriguing to see the Gauchos and how their season unfolds here. Cal Poly Slow, that game on April 11th down at UCSB. That's going to be a great game. WCLL tournament promises to be fantastic. I got a feeling that Cal's going to want to at least try to get their lick back as that ball is put into the back of the net. Wraparound ignites the bench. Connor Levine. What a dream. See it one more time, friends. Moving the ball well here. Get it back to that X. Nice little backhand ski. Nice finish. 8-0. Golly. Might get out of hand here. We had 33 goals yesterday in the UC Santa Barbara Cal game. Final score was 17-16, going the way of the Gauchos. Might have another 33-goal game here with a little bit of a different scoreline. But it certainly seems like Santa Barbara here in more than steady control here as we're going to see number 45, Mason Beach, with the win. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Gaucho's going to try and rip another one here. 2-1 ripped. That's not going to go in. So the Gauchos here feeling it. 15 minutes in, they're up 8-0 against the Stanford Cardinal. We'll be back here in a second for the second quarter. Jack Lauer, so like and subscribe. We'll be back. Welcome back to Johnson Field here in the campus of Stanford University here. Keep wanting to say Santa Clara. They're the same colors. They're 10 minutes away. But we're here in Palo Alto where the sun slowly starting to creep out here. Technically says 62. I don't believe it. Still a little chilly here. Blue skies slowly starting to trickle out here. By the end of the game, it should be about 66 and gorgeous. As we see UC Santa Barbara leading 8-0 against the Stanford Cardinal. The Gauchos showing nothing but blue skies here for the fellas in yellow. Should be seeing more of the bench being slowly emptied out here. For those who didn't join us yesterday, UC Santa Barbara had to play an incredible match. They had to come back from a 7-goal deficit in the second half. Come back and win that game 17-16 against Cal. I mentioned it before the end of the first quarter. Really excited for the WCLL tournament here in Los Gatos. The end, I believe that's the last weekend of April. Got to have a feeling that Cal's going to want to at least try to get their lick back here against the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. See Ryan Marquardt in the center circle there with Sebastian Gordon. You ever wonder why the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos are called the Gauchos? Well, luckily for you, I just looked into it. So I just found out the Gauchos were now actually always called the Gauchos as Ryan Marquardt's going to try and go coast to coast. Into the center circle, it finally tips in. Who are they going to give that to? They going to give it to Marquardt? I think so. He's getting slaps on the helmet. Let's see it. Let's see this replay one more time. Marquardt gets downhill, gets the shot off. Oh, the rebound. Yep, sure enough, Marquardt with the dub. So he'll get a nice rest there. So we'll see Mason Beach in there. I think it's Beach. Last name spelled B-E-C-H-E-S. When I looked it up, everything said it's pronounced like beach. I'll clarify with Mason maybe at halftime. But yeah, I looked into it. Turns out UC Santa Barbara used to be called the Roadrunners. Oh my goodness. Jeez. That was a hit stick. Proper. Rocked. My goodness. Yikes. David John absolutely wears that one. We'll see Stanford now on the attack. But yeah, looking into it, turns out that there was a more or less a really popular movie in the 1927 called The Gaucho with Douglas Fairbanks, where he played a attractive Argentinian cowboy, or a gaucho as they're known. And there was a student-led movement, I should say a female student movement, to change the name from Roadrunners to Gauchos, which they eventually did in 1933. So if you've ever wondered why you're the Gauchos there, Santa Barbara students, you got to thank the flapper students of the 20s for having the hots for Douglas Fairbanks. Otherwise, you'd be the Roadrunners, like University of Texas, San Antonio. So we'll see the Gauchos back on the ball. The Gaucho ball has been more than good to them. They invented it, by golly. Cycling well here, Herschel passing out. Right in front of the cage, not able to put it in. Believe that should be Cardinal ball. In front of the cage. Nope, no dice. So there'll be a switch there as Gottschalk's going to try and send it long. Not able to fully connect, scooped up by Colin McGrath. I think this is going to be Gaucho ball. Nope, turnover. Can never tell with, I always get mixed up sometimes with the passing and the shooting, where I think the closest two really only counts for shooting rather than passing. Guess they're not going to reward you for just yeeting the ball forward. Makes sense. Nice bit of physicality there from Max Matalucci. Haven't seen him a lot today. Was featured a lot more yesterday. Makes sense. Cycling the Gauchos have a much larger roster than the Cardinal. Have you ever wondered why Stanford's called the Cardinal? I didn't have to research this one. I remember my dad just telling me as a kid. So for those who don't know, Stanford used to be known as the Warriors back in the day, but that name was changed because, or it might have been, let me double check this actually. I'm almost positive it was the Warriors. More or less, though, students back in the 70s agreed that, hey, that's not a very conscious name. Is the Gauchos looking to get back on it? As we'll see the Gauchos still on the attack here. But more or less when there was a student vote for Stanford, back in the 70s, they said, what do you want to be the name of the Stanford teams? Student vote. The students voted and they won, and they chose the Robber Barons because they weren't too big of fans of Leland Stanford. One quick Google search will probably make you agree with him, depending on what class you grew up in. But yeah, so obviously the university was like, yeah, we're not going to go with that name. So they just were like, okay, students, you blew it. So they just went with the color, Cardinal. That's why they're named after the color and not the bird. It's because a bunch of class-conscious students in the 70s. Always loved the history of college mascots. I'll tell you, as someone who's covered a lot of collegiate sports, about 70% of the mascots are just called that because of drunk students in the 90s showing up to football games with live animals. It's pretty funny. Like the Michigan Wolverines. The Michigan Wolverines, because a bunch of frat bros in the 20s literally were bringing Wolverines to the game. Happens. There was no internet. What else were you supposed to do? Cowan with the shot. Nowhere. Still going to be Cardinal ball here. 9-0 for the Gauchos here. 10 left here in the first half. This game getting more and more ceremonial as the seconds trickle down here. I say that as if there's not a lot of seconds. There's quite a lot of seconds left. Sebastian Gordon trying to find an opportunity here to open up the scoring for the Cardinal. Gets popped by a couple of gold jerseys. It's a nice recovery from Colin McGrath, as we will now see Jack Driscoll-Natale in the cage there for the Gauchos. Talked about it many a times. Gauchos opening up the bench more and more here. Makes sense. Recovery was absolutely paramount. There was a lot of ice baths at the hotel last night for UCSB. As we'll see the Gauchos here trying to get it to double digits. Definitely seems like the foot has stepped off the gas here a little bit for the Gauchos. They're definitely still trying, no doubt about that. As we said, this is a lot more of their players who have not played as much as yesterday. You got to get yours, you know. Shot in front of the cage. Nice finish. It's a nice goal there. Connor Levine, 10-0 for the Gauchos. Cho's rolling. See it here. Deep from the corner, chopping the feet. It's a nice solo effort. Top bins there for the right. So it's been all Gaucho ball all day long so far, as we are going to see Nathaniel Alim in there. Perhaps Nate. Hearing a lot of let's go Nate from the Gaucho bench. We'll see Nate and Seb in there. Snap of the wrist. Stanford will recover. It's David John. Nice to see him out there. He got checked into oblivion a few minutes ago. Justin Hollister onto the right hand. Ditches the ball very well there to Seb as he was falling down. Seb waiting for Finn to get in. 8.5 to go here in the first half. It's always going to be an uphill battle for Stanford. Stand by 1 second. Just trying to figure out. I think Stanford had a player dip out. I just heard from the bench. I don't know who, but I just heard he just left. I don't know who it was. Does look like Stanford has 4 people on the sideline rather than 5. So, someone decided to spend their Sunday morning a little differently than what they thought they were going to. I get it. It's frustrating. It's got to be frustrating if you're a Cardinal player. Gaucho, when I'm looking at my rosters here, can fit all the Stanford players on one piece of paper. Gauchos have 3 full pages of roster. You can see this a lot in lacrosse. See a lot of the better teams have these massive rosters. We saw Oregon come in first game of the season. They won 19-1 here. Their roster size was probably about 4 or 5 times the size of Stanford's. They were just able to throw bodies on top of bodies. You just start getting down to military strategy at that point, where it's just you're just throwing waves and waves of young men. All right, Hollister to decide. Gordon, most steady of the Cardinal hands. Cycling it well. Gordon to decide. That's always a nice link up for the Cardinal. Not able to find the stick of Justin Hollister, but nice wraparound opportunity in front of the cage. Wow, that's a nice save there from Jack. Jackie Boy with a nice save there. Jack Driscoll Natali. JDN. Gets a nice cheer there for the bench. As I've said, the vibes real good on the Gaucho side of things. It's going to happen when your team's 5-0. 5-0, I should say. So we're going to see some subs in. Saw some great group sellies happening yesterday. Although those sellies went away when the deficit got a little bigger. They had to lock in. All right, Gaucho's back on the ball here. Moving it back to the X from what I can see there. Rausa with that ball. Nice spin move from Rausa. Passes out. That might be a shot. Nice passing continuing. Patient play here for the Gauchos. Matalucci's on the ball, playing more here. Don't think he played in the first quarter, I should say. That ball bounces off of the top of a hat, it looks like. Stays Gaucho ball, though. Trying to maybe a little cross pass action. Nope. Goes to the X. Not a lot of time on the shot clock. Matalucci's going to have to rip one. Too high. 3 seconds on the shot clock. I'm assuming that's going to be shot clock violation. Looks like it's Miles Frink, and perhaps in between the sticks. All right, so we'll see Stanford with a nice defensive bout there. Try to advance it now and try to get the lid off of the cage. That ball hits the netting of Hollister's stick. Does not go in, though. Much easier said than done. Transition, it's becoming more and more apparent the more lacrosse that I watch. How important transitional passing is. Just from getting the ball to the keeper, to the midfield, into the attacking zone. Because a lot of times these defenders just put up a toll booth right at the halfway line. They're just waiting for you to cross that line so they can hit you with the metal stick. See Berger there from the X position. Passing it. Cycling well here. As I said, no rush. Makes sense. Falling onto his keister. Eventually scoops the Jeep. Still down. Moving. Gaucho's playing some nice quick passing there. Berger does not see it into the net. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bounces up. Some nice defensive spurts here from Stanford. 4 minutes to go in the first half. I appreciate the flow of this game. I think everyone kind of already sees the collective writing on the wall. As we'll see Stanford now on the counterattack. There we go. Justin Hollister on the right wing. Trying to open up the scoring here. This is going to be a timeout here for Coach Andres, trying to get some scoring here for the Cardinal players. Jack Lowry on the call. Give us a like and subscribe here on DNF_ADV Sports. For the time being, we'll be back in a minute. Take care. Welcome back, folks. Got a one-sided affair here as the Gauchos of UC Santa Barbara shutting out the Cardinal of Stanford. Cardinal here out of the timeout, trying to open up the scoring for themselves. Got Justin Hollister on that right wing. That is a turnover there. Cannot connect there with Cowan. It's going to be frustrating. So we'll see the Gauchos here. Ball in the netting of Jack Driscoll Natale's stick. By the way, quick correction. I mentioned that the Stanford Cardinal used to be called the Warriors. They're actually called the Indians, which is not kosher, obviously. Hence them changing the name. Just double checked. It was 1972 when they had Native American students object to the name. There were multiple options. Like I said, the students selected robber barons. Sequoia was also another option, as well as the Griffins. But it was the university president who said, no, we're just going with the color, all right? Enough with your collegiate humor. They adopted the tree mascot itself in 1975. In my opinion, the best mascot in college sports. That passes a little low. There's Cowan, connects with Hollister. Left-handed, puts it in. 10-1. Stanford pulls it back within 9. 2.5 to go here in the first half of action. Let's see it one more time. Saw Hollister very dangerous on Friday against Santa Clara. He's got goals in him. It's a nice bit of movement there. Had to transition in a phone booth there. All right, so we will see once again a face-off between Seb and Nate. Who's it going to go to? This time it's going to go to Seb. And the Cardinal looking to advance it once again. Seb doing it all by himself. Cross pass to Finley. I think we're going to say that's a crease violation. Finley getting a little too friendly there with JDN. As we have pretty much all but seen the Gaucho bench more or less emptied here. Seeing lots of fresh faces. Did not see a lot of yesterday, although Max Matalucci still in there. But definitely seems. Okay, so looks like Coach Mike Allen going to take a quick little timeout ski, make sure everything is done correctly before the end of the half. 2:05 to go. Stanford leading with a score of 10-1. Back in a bit. Welcome back, folks. Sun's starting to come out here on the campus of Leland Stanford Junior University. The Stanford Cardinal on the attack. Justin Hollister, the only man to score for the Cardinal, looking to double up. JDN there with a nice save. Jack Driscoll Natale get some nice PT. Hasn't allowed a goal this year so far. I think I just jinxed him. My bad, JDN. Nice pass there to advance it. Gauchos called a timeout. Almost a Saban-esque timeout. Up 9 goals in the first half and still yelling at their players, making sure everyone executes properly. Makes sense. You don't get undefeated by doing things right half the time. Nice chop of the feet there. Trying to cut in there is George Lee. Passes out. Left-handed shot there. Nope, no dice. Theodore Meredith played a little bit more yesterday, playing more today. Talked about it earlier. Talked to his dad, Dwayne. Nice guy. He was at the WCLL tournament last year where the Gauchos beat Cal Poly Slow in the final to win the WCLL in Division I. Gauchos ended up actually losing in Round Rock last year to Northeastern. Frustrating loss for them. Shot! Finds the back of the net there for Theodore Meredith, his second goal of the game. Are they calling this? What's going on? That's in. That's in. It's also a flag on the play. Mentioned it, but I always love calling games at Stanford because we're right next to the scorer's table, so I actually get to hear what the ref gets to call. So I wonder if they're going to pick this up or what's going to be the exact situation. Stand by as we get the call. Okay, so it's going to be a slash on Stanford. Be a 1-minute releasable, so it'll be 45 seconds of a power play, and then the first 15 seconds, or 16, I guess, of the second half will be man up here for the Gauchos. In steady control this whole time. As we'll see the face-off begin. Looks like someone went a little too quickly. It will be Cardinal ball. Looks like Finn O'Reilly's about to sub in. All right. In theory, should be the last possession of the game as Seb is rocked, loses the ball. So we'll see the Gauchos now with their man advantage. Try to make it 11. Shot. Deflected. Nice defensive stick there from Cardinal. Cardinal will regain possession with that one. Try to get it over into the attacking zone. Try to kill this penalty as best as they can as Stanford falls to the ground. No tripping call, has to get that out. There is a foul. I guess there is a push. Let's hear it. Stand by. So we hear the call.
Yellow, 6. Push possession. 30 seconds.
All right, so it's going to be a 30-second there. It'll be Grady Ward who will take the woeful genuflect for the Gauchos this time. So it's evens up again. It was a 30-second for the Gauchos. Pretty much almost identical. So both teams will have a man down to start the second half. That's a nice save there from JDN. Scooped up from the Gauchos. That's going to do it for the first half of action. It's been all Gaucho ball. Pretty much all half long here with a nice lead, 11-1. Both teams going to be a man down to start the second half. Jack Lowry on the call here for DNF_ADV Sports. Give us a like and subscribe. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half of action. Just gauging fatigue of their players, saying 1 to 10, 1 to 10. I was joking about ice baths, and he said there was a lot of that at the hotel last night. Rips it, and that's the first goal of the game. In there, that's Marshall Spurlock. Took 2 steps, got a dispossession there for the Gauchos, or as their fans like to call them, the Chos. Shot, and that's 5-hole. It's a nice goal there. I believe that was Theodore Meredith. Talked to his dad, Dwayne, earlier. Just screaming at Gabe. They said, Herschel's open. He was. Eventually finds him. Passing it. Shot. That's a nice finish. Reed Habas finds another one for Gauchos here. About this UCSB coaching staff. In control of this game. Still screaming at their players to execute properly. That's a nice bouncing shot. Jordan Rousa. Got to make it 4-0. A game in 2 years, and then they met Maurice Claret in Ohio State, which was an actual team, and they freaked out and lost that game. But not a problem for the Gauchos, who now make it 5-0. Add to their tally. Fresh face in there. Nathaniel Aleem. Oh, right in front of the cage. That's another great finish. Finn O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Bench, justifiably. Theodore Meredith, I should say. Now to George Lee again. Lee, that's a nice incisive pass. O'Reilly with a second one. Does well to stop it, though. Little bit of contact there, absorbed by Marshall Spurlock. Once again, earns himself a well-deserved cheer. That's a nice pass to O'Reilly. Nice save from Goschalk. WCLL tournament promises to be fantastic. I got a feeling that Cal's going to want to at least try to get their lick back as that ball is put into the back of the net. Wrap around ignites the bench. Connor Levine. So I just found out the Gauchos We're now actually always called the Gauchos as Ryan Marquardt's going to try and go coast to coast. Into the center circle. It finally tips in. Who are they going to give that to? Are they going to give it to Marquardt? I think so. I'll clarify with Mason maybe at halftime. But yeah, I looked into it. Turns out UC Santa Barbara used to be called the Roadrunners. Oh my goodness. Jeez. That rather than passing. Guess they're not going to reward you for just yeeting the ball forward. Makes sense. Nice bit of physicality there from Max Matalucci. Haven't seen him a lot today. Was featured a lot more yesterday. There are players who have not played as much as yesterday. You got to get yours, you know. Shot in front of the cage. Nice finish. Cycling it well. Gordon to his side. That's always a nice link up for the Cardinal. Not able to find the stick of Justin Hollister, but nice wraparound opportunity in front of the cage. Wow, that's a nice save there from Jack. In my opinion, the best mascot in college sports. That passes a little low there as Cowan connects with Hollister. Left-handed puts it in. 10-1. Stanford pulls it. Ended up actually losing in Round Rock last year to Northeastern. Frustrating loss for them. Shot! Finds the back of the net there for Theodore Meredith. His second goal of the game. They call him just gauging fatigue of their players, saying 1 to 10, 1 to 10. I was joking about ice baths, and he said there was a lot of that at the hotel last night. Rips it, and that's the first goal of the game. In there, that's Marshall Spurlock. Took 2 steps. Got a dispossession there for the Gauchos, or as their fans like to call them, the Chos. Shot! And that's 5-hole. It's a nice goal there. I believe that was Theodore Meredith. Talked to his dad, Dwayne, earlier. Just screaming at Gabe. They said, Hertz is open. He was. Eventually finds him. Passing it. Shot! That's a nice finish.
Road goes on forever, but the party never ends. Welcome back to Johnson Field here on the campus of Stanford University here in Palo Alto. The sun finally out. Took long enough for Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Blue Sky, to tell us why he waited so long to show up. It's been all sunshine and rainbow so far for the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. Currently leading 11-1 here against the Stanford Cardinal. It's always going to be a bit of an uphill battle here for the Cardinal here. Outnumbered by quite a lot. If you're just joining us, both teams have a man down, pretty much almost exactly in sync. There's a slash on Santa Barbara, and it was a push on Stanford. Regardless, it's pretty much both teams are about a man down for about 15 seconds, give or take. The refs just making sure to make sure everything's all good. Pretty much going to see almost an entirely new Gaucho team out there. Not a lot of starters left here. As you didn't watch yesterday, UC Santa Barbara had to come back from a 14-7 deficit against University of California at Berkeley. They ended up winning that game 17-16. They only led for the last 2.5 minutes. They trailed or were tied for the first 57.5 of regulation. Clawed all the way back as Beach gets the win there. Mason on the ball. When I talked to Mike Allen, head coach for the Gauchos, he talked about talking to all his players last night, this morning, gauging how they feel. He said there was a lot of me asking on a scale of 1 to 10 over and over again. So we'll see Gabe Berger there, number 3 on the ball. A lot of ice baths, which are always going to be difficult on the road. Got to go raid the ice machine, basically pick someone's room to be the ice bathroom. How it goes. So we'll see Gauchos here up by 10. Letting everybody get a piece of the pie. Thought Gabe Berger maybe was going to be trying for something. Nice pass. We've seen a lot of solid cross passing from the Gauchos. Some nice defense there from the Cardinal. Seb eventually sees the ball into his netting. Not before he's checked to the ground, and the ball is scooped up. Cardinal trying to advance it, which they eventually do. That transition phase has been a little difficult for them at times. Full credit to Santa Barbara. Put up a toll booth at the halfway line the last couple of days. It's the last time Santa Barbara is going to go on a road trip this year before the WCLL tournament, which is the last weekend of April. I believe that's April 25th and 26th. That's up here in Northern California at Los Gatos High. Encourage everyone to come out to that, as that one's going to go in the back of the net. It's going to be a nice finish there for the Cardinal. Justin Hollister gets the first goal of the second half, this time going to the Cardinal, 11-2. Surely not, right? See it there. Nice little wraparound ski. I think we've talked about it, but the intensity of this game dropping by the second here. As we'll see, once again, Beach in there with Gordon. But yeah, for Santa Barbara, going to be driving down. Coach Mike was talking about how happy he was that this game was scheduled at 10:30, since the Gauchos driving down to IV tonight. So we'll see them win. Looks like Seb went a little quick. Yeah, next up for the Gauchos, next Saturday, Chapman. Sunday, UCLA, and Wednesday, Utah Valley. That's 3 games in pretty much a 4-day stretch there. So maybe this is just maybe a nice little warm-up for Gauchos in terms of playing a lot of games in quick succession. Something that we're obviously going to be seeing more and more for the Gauchos, as they, I'm assuming, are going to at least try to get back to the national championships. It's not in Round Rock this year, but the national championships, wherever it may be. I believe it's in Virginia this year. See the Gauchos pick up the pieces again. Last year, the Gauchos did make it to nationals after winning the WCLL tournament against SLO. Cal Poly SLO. They won in overtime, 13-2, or 12, I should say. Lost in the first round to Northeastern with a score of 7-11. It's a team we've seen on this side of things. Cal lost to Northeastern. Another game where Cal was leading late in that one before acquiescing the lead. That's a nice shot. Max Matalucci puts it in. 11-3. Pardon me, 12-3, I believe. You never know. Lots of time left, but that's a nice finish there from Matalucci, one of the few players to feature heavily in both games today. A nice finish there. Not much keeper could do there. As we see more players sub in now for Stanford. All right. Finley Desai in there. Number 16 with Theodore Meredith. Theo's already got a couple of goals to his name today. Gets some well-deserved daps from the bench there, does TM. As we'll see this more or less second unit for the Gauchos back in here. Plenty of time as it shot clock just gets under 60, I should say. Chopping his feet well there. Connor Levine passing out there to Herschel Griffin. Shot it right at the keep. Looks like it hit him right in the face mask. Finley Desai going to scoop up the Jeep there. And he'll try to advance it here. It's a nice bit of contact from the Gauchos, who will try to do something. Max Matalucci has to put on the brakes there at the halfway line. Cycling it well. Tried the cross pass. It's a nice deflection there from the Gaucho side of things. That is something we saw a lot yesterday. Specifically, we saw Chase Miller do that multiple times yesterday. Snuff out some passes that led to some key goals for the Gauchos. Stuff that's not necessarily going to show up in the stat sheet, but fans will know. All right, so we're going to have a timeout here. Looks like Stanford's going to try and draw something up here, try and pull another one back. Current score is 12-2. Stanford trying to pull it to within single digits. Jack Lowry on the call. Give us a like and subscribe here at DNF_ADD Sports. We'll be back. Welcome back, folks. Johnson Field. Gauchos on the back foot. In a rare situation here as the Cardinal will have a man advantage. Max Matalucci taking the knee. Let me ask you, Max, what you got called for? Offsides will be a 30-second. Thank you. Once again, that's why I love playing at Stanford here, right on top of the action. As we'll see, Stanford try to make it a 9-goal deficit. The Gauchos here in steady control from the get-go here. It's an ideal road trip here for the fellas from IV. Justin Hollister now to decide, cycling the ball well. Now we'll see Cowan. Loses the ball at his feet, eventually scoops the Jeep up. Maybe trying to find that pass in front of the net. Looked for Hollister, did not find it. We'll see JDN eventually get it. Outlet passes a little low, but seen into the net well of Terry Kim. Another fresh face here for the Gauchos. Matalucci after the genuflect is back right in front of the cage. My goodness. That's another goal for the Gauchos. Chase Miller shimmies on him. Not going to be an easier goal here for the Gauchos. You'd think that Stanford was the man-down team. Pass there, right to Chase Miller, who drops the food off on the doorstep like a DoorDash order. Chase Miller makes it 13 for the Cardinal. Or pardon me, for the Gauchos. Cardinal trailing by 11. It's always going to be an uphill battle here for the Stanford Cardinal. I always try to give them their flowers as much as I can. This is a team that is pretty much outmanned and outgunned in every single game they play. Obviously, these are Stanford students, so these are genius kids. But it just kind of gets down to numbers here, as Stanford has about 4 players on the sideline, and UC Santa Barbara has conservatively 20. To start to get into the numbers there, as that's a nice save from JDN. It looks like he ate that off of the clavicle. As we now see the Gauchos back in attack position. Jackson Studebaker to George Lee. I've talked about it many times, but the Gaucho bench stays vocal the entire 60 minutes. That had to be a factor in their huge comeback yesterday. You see it with great teams. It's about consistency. Saw Coach Mike Allen up 10 calling timeouts. It's almost Saban-esque with the commitment to consistent excellence. Mike Allen, much nicer dude. I've never met Coach Saban, but just talking to Mike Allen, I was like, oh, you're a really nice fella. Had a nice combo for the game. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Santa Barbara trying to add another one there. Cross pass. Rippin almost thought he was going to there. Number 11, Finn O'Reilly. Already had a few goals in the first half. 7, 6, 5. Can the Gauchos get one off? 2-1. Ripped into the stick. Nice defensive possession there for the Cardinal. Congested the front of the cage. Still trailing by 11 here. 7.5 to go in the third quarter. This game all but ceremonial at this point. Ooh, that's going to be a tripping call. Looks like Mr. George is a little shaken up there. I think that's going to be a trip. Let's hear the official call in a sec. Stand by. Looks like the refs are communicating some stuff with the coaches here. And there is a deliberation or a commiseration of the Zebras. Let's see what the official call is going to be. I think that's going to be Theodore Meredith who's going to take the knee. We'll find out here in a second. Stand by. Oh, stand by. This is a non-releasable. Stanford actually getting called for the high body check. Dang. So when it rains, it pours here for the Cardinal. For those who don't know, a non-releasable call means on this power play, if the Gauchos scored, player is still out of play until he thinks about what he's done. Bummer. Another shot potentially. That's a nice quick pass. Nice save. Some
nice goal-keeping play here in the second half for the Cardinal. I know it is 13-2, but to be honest with you, it could be a lot worse. I was being facetious in the first half when I said we had a 33-goal thriller yesterday with the 17-16 win for Santa Barbara. I was facetiously saying, we might see another 33 goals here. Obviously, Santa Barbara taking the foot off the pedal here a little bit. Makes sense. Shot. Once again, a nice save from the Stanford keep. Chesney saves it there to Habas. Seeing a few more of the starters back in this game for the Gauchos. Would assume they're probably going to be Dunsky by the fourth quarter as we're just at about 6.5 to go here in the third. Barring a lot of scoring and penalties, would assume we're going to be out of here by about 12:30. Shot! Just to the right. Finn O'Reilly's had a couple of goals in the first half. Looks like Finn... Oh, no, pardon me. I got my sticks mixed up. I thought he transitioned to a long stick. Still has the shorty. Switching it up there, Alex Gonzalez featuring now. That's going to trickle in. 14-2. It's a very strange football score right about now as the Gauchos lead. 14-2. See how this went in really quick. So quick little pass, Skeet dropping it off. Yeah, it looks like it just snuck under the Stanford keeper. Not much you could do there. We'll start off again now. So I believe that's going to be Mason in there now. Sure enough. Seen a lot of different players play for Stanford. Forgive me if I say someone's name wrong. A lot of the jerseys don't line up. That's fine. Such is the life of club lacrosse at times. I believe that's Goshulk, if I'm not mistaken. Hit me up on Instagram if I say anyone's name wrong, or if I'm mistaking someone's number. At Jackie Loves His Orange on Instagram. Jackie spelled Jackie. Jackie Loves His Orange. Shot! All right, so still a man advantage here for the Santa Barbara. A reminder, it's a non-releasable high body check. So we'll see the Gauchos here spread the love, spread the wealth as much as they can. That's a great cross pass. Low, and that's a shot. Ethan Chesney wanted to get on the score sheet. Said, I willed us yesterday. I might as well get a piece today. Let's see it one more time. Chesney not featured nearly as much as he was yesterday. We saw him establish residency in the X position yesterday at Maxwell Family Field up in Cal. Was a main cog in the comeback machine yesterday for the Gauchos. As we'll see Nathaniel Aleem in there for the Gauchos. Pops the ball up. Everyone loses the line. This is a mad dash here. Everyone's going to try and sweep this puppy. Nice jeeb scoop there. Vaughn White gets a nice cheer from his Gaucho bench. That's going to be an offside call. So this is another frustrating situation here for Stanford, who just had their penalty release. They're going to have a 30-second offsides after this attack whenever Stanford touches the ball next. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter of action. Right in front of the cage. That's a nice finish. Grady Ward puts one in. And we are at the flag is waved on that one, mercifully. The intensity of this game is that of a beach party on IV at this point. My goodness. Not a lot left to play for here for the Gauchos. Putting the hurt on Cardinals, 16-2. Good golly. Next up for the Cardinal. Going to be back here on Johnson Field next Saturday. We'll be here for that one. The Cardinal take on the Cal Poly Slow Mustangs.
going to be another uphill battle for Stanford Cardinal. Cal Poly Slow, an excellent team. The Gauchos and Cal Poly Slow meeting last year in the WCLL final. That great overtime thriller that Santa Barbara won 13-12. But lots more for Stanford coming up here. Next 3 games, Cal Poly, that's next Saturday, the 7th, will be here. Games at 3 p.m. Saturday after that, they go to Reno, face off against the Wolfpack of University of Nevada. And then after that, they'll be going to St. Mary's College. That's on Friday, March 10th. They got the game at the end of the year. Don't worry. That will be here on Johnson Family Field. Let me just double check the timing on that. That's another goal. Herschel Griffin with another one. 17-2. My goodness. I can only imagine how much larger this score differential would be if Santa Barbara didn't pull off that win yesterday. I feel like they would have had to work some stuff out today. But nevertheless, cruising here in the Bay Area. So yeah, Stanford only 4 more games after this. Playing Poly next Saturday on the 7th, 14th of March at Nevada Reno. That's an 11 o'clock time. Friday the 20th of March at St. Mary's. And then here for the game, Friday, April 10th. Put it in your calendar. 7 p.m. start. Cal and Stanford. As we'll see the Gauchos now back on the ball. I guess I should call this game at this point. Continuing. Jordan Rouse has a couple of goals already. I believe he has one, actually, already today. The wealth has been spread out very well from the Gauchos today. Makes sense, given how much they had to give yesterday. Going to have to go deep into the bench, as Theodore Meredith throws that one away. William Reed will recover now for the Cardinal. 3 minutes left here. It's gone by quickly here in the third quarter. Obviously, at this level, there's not going to be any mercy rule or anything like that. What's going on here? Is this going to be a offsides on the Gauchos? Sure enough. Pardon me. All right, Connor Levine's going to get a 1-minute slashing penalty. Thought it was maybe going to be an offsides. He looked at me like he didn't agree with the call. I get it. So we'll see Justin Hollister start off for the Cardinal here. Let's see Coach Anders directing traffic here. Thought there was a whistle, but it was inadvertent. Okay, looks like Coach Anders going to call a timeout. Was not able to get the look that he wanted off the penalty, so we'll step away for a second. Cardinals just trying to make sure that everything's done right. The full 60, trailing 17-2 with about 18 minutes to go left in regulation. We'll be back. we're back, folks. Stanford out of the timeout. Trying to get another one on. Finley to side, a little high on the shot there. You can hear it from Coach Anders from Stanford saying, keep working, keep working. It makes sense. At this point, this is all about development, I think, for both sides here. You can hear it. Keep it working, slow it down. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 50 seconds, 5-0. Scooped up by Chase Miller. Steady hand in the back there for 4-0. Maybe trying to go coast to coast with a long stick. Shoot it. Why not, kid? Oh. Just to the right. Chase Miller. Taps the chest. That's me. That's on me. It's like, man, you basically won the game for them yesterday. Don't worry about it, man. Your team's up 15. All right, penalty release there. Connor Levine doesn't have to take a knee anymore. It was funny, during the timeout, about halfway through the timeout, he realized, I don't have to take a knee. I can join my team. It was a releasable penalty. I made that joke off air, so I want to wedge it in. Why not? Sebastian Gordon back on the attack here, directing traffic here. Backing up, maybe gearing up for a little screen ski. Jack Cowan there. Sets it up. He's looking for a pick and roll maybe. Tried to put it in front of the cage there. Did Seb. Found the elongated stick of Duncan Park-Steskel. DPS. Advancement of the ball. Successfully executed there once again from the Gauchos. We'll see Terry Kim in there. Seems like a new fresh batch of faces. Hayden Myers also in there, number 39. Also going to see Matthew Trejo, number 77. Andrew Brown is in there. I believe Aiden Krebs as well. So more or less the bench emptied here for the Gauchos. As we have just over 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Maybe a shot for the Gauchos. That's a nice save from the keep. Recovered well. Shot off the left hand. Stanford does well to defend. Trying to dunk it there. And sent out. Let's see. Is that going to be a crease in violation? It will be with about 15 seconds to go. So we'll see if Stanford can maybe sneak one in. Oh, man. Seb loses him. Shielding the ball well here. 10 seconds to go in the first half. Or pardon me, third quarter. Why did I say first half? Pardon me. It's been a long weekend, friends. Lots of great action here on DNF_ADV Sports. And that is going to do it. That's going to do it for the third quarter there. So 17-2 going the way of UC Santa Barbara here. We will be back after this break for an all but ceremonial fourth quarter. 17 Santa Barbara, 2 to Stanford. We'll be back. Jack Lowry on the call for DNF_ADV Sports. It's been a heck of a weekend here for us. Had the Stanford-Santa Clara game on Friday. Had the incredible UC Santa Barbara, UC Berkeley game yesterday. Probably game of the season so far. Wouldn't say probably, definitely the game of the season so far. Have a bit of an epilogue today as we have Stanford Cardinal currently trailing 17-2 against the Santa Barbara Gauchos. Pretty much a ceremonial last 15 minutes here. Wouldn't that be something at Stanford? Scoring a minute every minute. If by some grace of whatever you believe in, Stanford equalizes, we will go to overtime. It'll be a sudden death situation. First team to win there. Just a reminder for Stanford, next game is next Saturday here at Johnson Field against Cal Poly Slow. The Mustangs will be in town. That is a 3 p.m. start time on Saturday. Last game here will be the game against Cal. So encourage all y'all Stanford folk to come out. That's Friday, April 10th at 7 p.m. for the game. UC Santa Barbara pretty much at home now until they're going to have to come up here again for the WCLL playoffs up here in Los Gatos High School. Tournament they won last year against Cal Poly Slope. For all the Gauchos out there, somewhere, whether you're watching it on a dorm room couch in IV, or if you're at the Marley House, or that, I forget what that street is called. But yeah, come on down. Playing at UC Santa Barbara next Saturday, playing Chapman at 1. The next day, they're playing UCLA at 1 as well. Wednesday the 11th, they're facing Utah Valley. Then Santa Clara on April 4th, and then Saturday, April 11th, they're playing Cal Poly. Almost a goal there. Nice save there from the Stanford keep. That's a big win there on the sideline for Andrew Brown, igniting the bench. Full credit to this Santa Barbara team. They support one another very well. Saw it a lot yesterday. Group Selly's on the bench for goals. We're going to see Berger. Brown maybe trying to get a goal after getting the win. See it there. Jackson Studebaker's in. Chopping the feet now. We'll see Matthew Trejo. Trejo still with the ball. Maybe thought about the wraparound. Did Trejo. We'll also see Aiden Krebs in the back there at the X. Nice read there from Stanford. Some solid defensive possession here. Or not possession, but, nice bit of a defensive stand in the opening 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. In with the stick. See Berger, nice pass to Krebs. Krebs puts it in. 9-9. It was time. Is that a meat chant? Oh, nice. I'm seeing the cell. You can't see it here on the sideline, but there is an entire rowboat of Gauchos there. Fun group Sellies. That's what I'm talking about. You need it. These road trips are what cauterize a team's chemistry. Talk about a big, gutsy win like yesterday, 17-16 against Cal. Now this is going to be immaculate vibes on the drive home, you got to think. A deceptively long drive, too. Just talking to Coach Mike Allen about that before the game. You always think that you're getting home to Santa Barbara right when you get to about Slow, and you always forget you have another hour 15 on the drive, if there's not traffic, which on a Sunday, who knows? Santa Barbara is comfortably in possession still, up 16 goals. Largest loss for Stanford this year was going to be that loss against Simon Fraser. Lost with a score of 26-4. Also had a loss here against Oregon, 19-1. Mentioned it multiple times. It's always going to be an uphill battle for Stanford here. I feel like these score lines are not fair to these players or these coaches. I don't want to say fair, but it's because obviously sports are the great equalizer. But Stanford only has 4 players on the sidelines. What's going on here? A little bit offside, Ski. For Stanford, going to get a power play. Coach Mike just making sure everything's all good. I think it's Rousset. Yep, Jordan Rousset. He's going to take the knee there. Coach Mike just making sure everything's all good. Just wanted to hear what the exact call's going to be. So Chose will start off again. If I'm not mistaken, this is the most goals they've scored all season long. Yeah, the interesting thing about the Gauchos, undefeated this year. They're going to go to 6-0 after this win, assumed win. But yeah, highest goal-scoring game was yesterday, 17-6. 18, I should say. 18 now. But yeah, a lot of gutsy, low-scoring matches. 9-7 opening weekend at San Diego State. As we'll see Stanford here on the power play, trying to pull one back. Cowan loses it. Penalty is released. There was a little bit of a miscommunication there from the Gauchos. Getting a little lucky there. Pretty much the first time I've seen them make a mental mistake. Luckily for them, it happens when they're up 16 with 11 to go. Yeah, if you look at the Gaucho record this year, they have a double overtime win against Simon Fraser, 9-8. Then they have a score win against Sonoma State, Noma, where they won 5-4. Might be the lowest scoring lacrosse game I've ever seen. All right, Gauchos back on the ball here. Alex Gonzalez passes it back to the X. The bench more or less emptied here for Chose. Cycling the ball well. Tried to shoot it there, did Matthew Trejo. Number 77. Got a little too much snap on it. It was a bouncing shot. Looks like this is going to stay on the side. Yep, sure will. Didn't even have to look. I just had to listen to the bench. Chop in the feet well here. Not able to find the stick. Jack Cowan will recover here for Stanford. See some subs. Nice passing to Finley. Finley decides going to put one back here for the Cardinal. 19-3. Oh, no, 18-3, sorry. Our scorekeeper got so used to hitting the button for the Gauchos. I get it. Makes sense. All right, 18-3 now. See that one more time. It's an easy goal there for Finley to size. Some nice passing for Stanford. We're going to see more players cycle in now. So we are going to see Jackson Studebaker in there. Just heard a bunch of "Let's go, Studi." We'll see if Studi can win this for Chose. It's a nice trap there from Jackson Studebaker. Wins it, scoops it, advances it to the attacking zone now. Passing it around now. We'll see Gabe Berger back in now. And now in there, once again, Theodore Meredith. TM almost got checked by his own player there. Andrew Brown cycling it well. Here are the Gauchos. In there again, Herschel Griffin. Berger! Could hear it, the folks on the Gaucho side of things. They wanted the double Berger there. See, saw Krebsers got one. Another ripper. Hirsch putting Stanford in the hearse. My goodness. 19-3. It's a nice ripper. Let's see that one more time. Got airborne from what I saw. Herschel Griffin. Yep. Got about an inch off the ground, but hey, that was airborne for sure. Herschel Griffin, probably the person for the Gauchos who's featured the most today. Played a little bit yesterday. But the endurance and longevity playing through for Double Deuce. He's got himself a handful of goals today. Someone went quick. A lot of folks get going quickly today in the center circle. We'll see a Gaucho dub in that regard. Haven't been a lot of clean wins in that face-off phase like we saw yesterday. We saw Marquardt facing off against Hale Brown time and time again. That was one of those rare games yesterday where Cal probably, I'd be intrigued to see the stats on the face-off wins, but it seemed like Cal had the majority of face-off wins in that game. That's usually a metric. Oh, that's a great pass. Dropped off right into the net. Not going to go in. But I was going to say, face-off wins, or face-offs just in general, are kind of like rebounding in basketball. It's not a guarantee that you're going to win, but if you look at stats, it's usually one of the stats that's going to show you the team that tends to win. Seb goes coast to coast, finds the welcoming net there of Armand Joharchi, I should say. Armand gets a save here. Gets his first registered save of the season there. Does Armand, 100% record. JDN letting in his first goals of the season. Sure his teammates can give him a little bit of crap. On the long car ride home. Remember in my old playing days, that's a shot and save. Those long car rides home. Some of the best memories. Camaraderie. And also the stark contrast of the long ride home when you've won and the long car ride home when you've lost. Because basically your coach is just waiting for someone to laugh. Oh, man. Good times, good times. If you're playing MCLA ball right now, just say it to yourself right now. These are the good old days. A lot of these kids, this is a lot of the last time they're going to be playing organized sports in a setting like this, you know? There are still adult leagues out there, some adult leagues in San Francisco. My cousin, Jake Taylor, shout out Jake, played for the Santa Clara MCLA team. He still plays in the adult leagues in San Francisco. It's still really competitive. But, you know, this is club. All these players chose to play this. They were not recruited. They're doing it for the love of the game, by golly. As we have the Gauchos in steady control here. The seconds slowly trickling away as we're going to see Krebs shielding the ball well. Was dubious there, but passed out well. Thought it was going to be Krebs there. No. Andrew Brown passes it to Krebs. Low shot. You could see the bench just waiting to explode. They want another Krebs goal. Advancing the ball now. I believe that's Miles Frink, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Miles Frink advancing the ball. Usually plays in between the cage for Stanford, but they got to get everyone they can. Justin Holster now playing with a long stick. Takes a village. That's a nice whack of the stick there for Will Marino, number 23. Haven't seen him too much. Gets some nice daps from the Cho bench. As we'll see Bergie boy. Advance it. Gabe Berg. Advances the ball. Passes there to TM. And now to Studi Jackson. Studebaker. On the ball, chopping the feet there. Cuts in, passes out. Thought maybe they were going to go to the X. Loses the ball for a second. Recovers well, does Studebaker. Bergmeister on the ball now. Running down that right wing. Gabe Berg looking for somebody. Goes to the X. Cycling the ball well. Or the Gauchos 35 on the shot clock. Patient play there. Studebaker finds the ball in his stick eventually. Patient play right in front of goal. You saw the idea there, trying to find George Lee. That's going to be a crease violation. Looks like Jorge was a little too frisky. George Lee with the crease violation for double A. Just under 5 minutes to go. This game pretty much in the fridge. I wouldn't say pretty much. This game is in the refrigerator for our Santa Barbarans who grew up watching Chick Hearn. All you parents out there. Or millennials like me who watched until Chick's passing in 2001. Or 2002, I believe. But the game's in the refrigerator. The eggs are getting cold. The butter's getting hard. The Jell-O is a jiggling. This game is over at this point, Rova. As you can see here, even when Sebastian Gordon got dispossessed, and that's a nice goal there for George Lee. Getting his. And the group Selly was a nice hand grenade. Someone used a glove as a hand grenade. I'm seeing a limbo line. I'm seeing someone using their long stick. These are great. Man, we need a cam just on the bench there for Santa Barbara. These are the things that are going to make the Gauchos go far this season. It's the camaraderie on the bench. It's the fellas having a good time, being creative. My goodness, when you score 37 goals in 2 games, you're going to have some opportunities for Sellies. Jeeb scoop there. Joaquin Klossner wins it. Once again, you just hear it time and time again. Anytime someone new comes into the game and contributes in any way, this Gaucho bench ignites for their boys. The boys, trademark. All right. Foul called here. Cardinal ball. Just under 4 minutes here. Appreciate Zebras today, keeping the flow nice and solid here on Johnson Field. I always liken a great ref to a great driver. If you don't notice that they're driving, that means they're a good driver. Nice shot, nice finish from Finley. Pulls one back, 20-4. Same thing with a ref. If you don't recognize a ref during a game, that means he's doing his job. See it one more time. Finley Desai with that shot. Little scoop ski. Nice cut to the right as he's falling down. Gets a little check in the pit there. 20-4 now. The only thing that's really stagnated this game has just been the sheer volume of scoring. 24 cumulative goals. I think my voice is a little happy that we didn't have the cacophony that we had yesterday with that 33-goal thriller, which Santa Barbara roared back from a 14-7 deficit in the third quarter to beat the Cal Bears. Cal Bears again acquiescing a late lead. They did the same thing against Cal Poly Slow. They did the same thing against Chapman. Frustrating for Coach Ned, who, when we've talked, has talked and emphasized to his team playing that full 60. Looking forward to the WCLL tournament last weekend, April 25th and 26th at Los Gatos High School. That's a nice save there from the Stanford keep. Almost got put into the net. But you got to think that if the Gauchos face the Cal Bears again, those Cal Bears are going to want to get their lick back. There's got to be some great matchups here still. Just a reminder for Santa Barbara, pretty much at home for the rest of the regular season. They have 3 games in 4 days. Next week, Saturday, March 7th, Chapman. Sunday, the 8th, they're playing the Bruins of UCLA. Utah Valley on Wednesday, the 11th. Santa Clara on April 4th. Cal Poly Slow on, Santa Clara on April 4th. And then on, the 11th of April, Cal Poly Slow. That goes out. That'll be Santa Barbara ball, as we have $1:53 left in this one. Stanford next week on Saturday will be hosting those Mustangs from San Luis Obispo. After that, a 2-week road trip where they're going to be going to Reno on Saturday the 14th, facing University of Nevada. Weekend after that, they're going to St. Mary's, still staying in the Bay Area, so they'll get to sleep in their own beds. And before you ask, the big game is on April 10th here at Johnson Field. Stanford will be facing Cal for the game. That's how big the game is. It's called the game. There's no cutesy rivalry. Just the game. As we're going to see Stanford try to pull one back here, 20-4. 45 seconds remain here on the shot clock, about $1:10 in the regular clock. Just a reminder, give us a like and subscribe as we'll see Justin Hollister try to sneak one in. Give us a like and subscribe here on DNF_ADV Sports. We have lots of action here. All the WCLL is Justin Hollister's going to get called for a crease violation there. So we'll probably just see UCSB here just pass the lime around for the last 50 seconds. Best of luck for the Gauchos for the rest of the season. So we probably won't see, well, we're not going to see them until that WCLL tournament at Los Gatos High School. Once again, if you are in the Bay Area, come on down to Los Gatos High for that tournament. It's going to be competitions for the kids, a lot of great food, some food trucks. From what I saw, I believe there's going to be a fastest shot competition for the kids. So if you, for the young ripper in your life, come on down. That's on April 25th and 26th. All games will be broadcast here on DNF_ADV Sports. Give us a like and subscribe. I think we have some high school soccer happening right now. So we have Menlo School playing some CCS playoff action right about now. All right, 5 seconds to go. That's going to do it for us here on Johnson Field. The Gauchos of Santa Barbara walk away with a win of 20-4 against the depleted Stanford Cardinal. Full credit to the Gauchos here. Undefeated still, 6-0. Cardinals still picking up the pieces. They'll be back at 3 p.m. next Saturday. They're taking on Cal Poly Slow. Here on DNF_ADV, we'll be broadcasting a game. Once again, they'll be at 3 p.m. I'll be on that call. My name is Jack Lowry. Thank you to our crew, Jane and Will. You're the best. Y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the sunshine. We'll see you next weekend. Take care.